Hi, my name is Adam Stein. I'm the broker and co-owner of Stein Posner Real Estate.
Hi, I'm Ron Posner, and I am the co-owner of Stein Posner Real Estate.
And we're coming to you here from sunny South Florida to share with you some great content today on how to prepare yourself and your home to maximize the listing and selling process. First thing we want to talk about is what are the main objectives that sellers have when we go in and sell their home. So how long have we been doing this together for, Ron?
We've been together since 2010. It's over 8 years.
Wow.
Been on lots of listing
We've been in a lot of sellers' homes.
Yeah.
And what we find consistently across the board is these four things ring true every time. Number one,
I want as much money for my house as I can get.
right. Of course, I've never met a seller that wants less than what the market will actually bear. And our number one objective is to get you the most money possible. Second,
They want to get it done in as short amount of time as possible.
for sure, right?
Yeah.
Being on the market, having to get your bed made every day, put the dishes away in the dishwasher, that's a pain in the neck to have to do every day. When priced correctly and the home is prepared correctly, we found that we're able to maximize this process and really get that done in those first 2-week window. right?
Absolutely, and it's critical for that 2 weeks.
Yeah. Third,
We want to get a buyer that's going to close and perform with as little hassle and stress as possible.
for sure.
Yeah.
We've had sellers that come to us after having been on the market with another realtor or maybe trying to sell it on their own, where they went into contract but didn't close.
Right.
And ultimately it was because the realtor, their listing agent, or again, due to their inexperience of doing it themselves, they just didn't know what to look for, the right questions to ask, and the deal fell apart, which just sucks when it happens. And then finally,
Stress, we just talked about it. We want to make as least amount of stress and hassle for you, take on the biggest burden, and make it as fun as we can as well.
yeah, selling your home is stressful, moving is stressful. We want to take all of that stress off of your shoulders and put it onto these big shoulders right here. The steps in getting your home ready, right? Over and over again, as we've gone on these listing appointments, we find these are the major things that help our sellers maximize the process. First,
You need to find a trusted professional that's going to help you get through this.
that's right. And that's from the very beginning. You don't want to wait until you've done what you think you're supposed to do to get the house ready. Engage a professional in the very beginning stages, even when you're just starting to think about making a life transition, making a move, because that real estate professional is going to be able to guide the process, help you possibly keep more money in your pocket so you don't make unnecessary or overly expensive repairs or upgrades, right?
Absolutely.
And at the same time, lay out a full game plan. If you are going to make improvements to the house, though, here are the things we recommend.
First impression is so key when you're trying to sell your home.
Yeah.
Getting out of the car as a buyer and looking at the house and having it be clean, having the landscaping be done, mulch, rocks,
Right.
a clean roof
Right.
is critical for first
Pressure
impression.
washing the driveway, cleaning the windows, right? Because here's what happens, right? How many houses have we gone up to when we're showing buyers where the outside looks like hell?
They don't want to get out of the car.
Right. They're not even interested in going in and seeing it. So first impression is everything. Make needed repairs or upgrades. So one of the things I love about going on listing appointments with you is how much you know the real estate. And so what Ronnie typically does, and any of the Stein Posner real estate professionals here in the office do, is very thoroughly evaluate the home as it is. Not as we wish it to be, but as it is. And we're looking at the home really from the perspective of an inspector, right?
Yeah, and we want to go through your home and look at it from an inspector's point of view. We want to look at baseboards. We're going to look at for mold. We're going to look at your AC vents, your air intake.
Yeah.
We're going to look at the kitchen, the appliances. We're going to make sure that the house is in the best showing condition it can be in so we can get you the most amount of money.
Yeah, and if it's not, we're going to tell you. You know, one of the things that's critical about hiring a real estate professional is someone who's going to be honest with you, not just tell you what you want to hear, but tell you the truth so that you can actually get the results you want. Service your mechanical systems, right? So in advance of putting your property on the market, getting into contract only for an inspector to figure out that you've got issues, service the air conditioning unit, right?
Absolutely.
Service the sprinkler system, service the pool pump, make sure your appliances are working effectively. It's going to save you in the long run.
Yeah, as little as taking a look at your water heater, seeing the fittings on the top of it, make sure there's no previous leaks or any signs of previous leaks. The bottom of the water heater may have some rust on it.
Right.
Again, these are things that people want to see that you show that you've maintained your house.
That's exactly right. All right, next would be to remove clutter. Depersonalize it. How many homes we walked into where the family photos are lining the walls, those personal things, tchotchkes, all the things that people love, which is great. We want you to live in your homes, but when you're getting on the market, right, what do buyers want to be able to do?
They want to visualize themselves being there. They want to visualize their own family. So maybe 3 or 4 photos so they can imagine themselves being there, but an overabundance of all the personal photos doesn't give them the impression or the idea that they're going to be living there themselves.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Additionally, you want to look at your furniture and how is it placed in your spaces, right? And perhaps even some staging recommendations.
Yeah, and you've lived in your house for a long time. You're used to the way it flows. We may make a suggestion of removing a chair or moving a couch. It just may help in the flow of the property and having a buyer feel comfortable with themselves being there and again, imagining themselves.
Right, we've taken listings where when we've gone in, we've suggested shifting a piece of furniture, putting a sofa in the right place, and the home sells faster for more money. Organize your closets. Pick up the shoes, put them in their places, get all that clothing in a space so that a buyer can envision all of their clothing. What about like drawers and stuff like that?
People will open up your closets. They will ask permission to open up your closet. So ask permission to open up your linen closet, your pantry closet. Make it organized. Make it look like they can get their own stuff in there. It's important.
Next, of course, buyers want to buy clean homes. Make sure your home shines. Even if you're not upgraded or updated, at least a clean home sells quickly, shows better for more money.
And again, just making it clean, having a good impression. People go and use your bathrooms. People are in your houses. Make sure it's clean, make sure it smells good.
And speaking of smells, you want to make sure that you're eliminating any of those negative odors. Maybe some things you've gotten used to. You like cooking in a certain way. You've got pets, maybe some smelly teenagers. All those things obviously can negatively attribute to a buyer's experience when coming to see your house. So neutral colors are what people are looking for. We know that we like to be colorful. This is South Florida after all. We like our tropical colors. We like our bright colors, maybe some of those rich colors. Unfortunately, those colors don't help you sell your house faster. What are buyers looking for?
Most people want to see a nice, clean house. White, off-white are the best routes to go. The reds, the pinks, the purples. I'd say it's very inexpensive to paint a room, paint a wall. I'd say if it's an opportunity to do that, I would go there.
And by the way, when we're recommending you allocate some of your resources to make these improvements, we're not interested in you spending money just to get that same money back. If we recommend you spend $1, for example, we want you to get at least $2 back in return. And then finally,
create the mood. We want people to feel comfortable when they walk into your house. We like to put music on, whether it's a music channel, ambient noise, something that makes them feel like they want to have their own family, their own friends over, being able to entertain, have them feel comfortable and relaxed when they're in your home.
100%. We've had sellers that have baked cookies, we'll bring candles over, that sort of thing, just to create a really rich, inviting environment. So now let's talk about you. We've covered the house and what you can do to get the house ready. Here's some things that you can do to get yourself and your family ready. So first thing,
really want to give you a clear understanding of the entire process and what to expect. From A to Z, we want to educate you on what we're going to deliver and also what we're expecting from you as well as a seller.
Also, second would be have a clear expectation for the desired outcome and a realistic expectation. When you hire a trusted advisor who really knows what they're doing, you're going to really know in the end what the desired outcome is going to be. And then third,
this is going to be one of the most important transactions and decisions you're going to make in your life. Make sure that you hire somebody that you can trust, that's going to have the right advice for you and have your best interest at heart.
For us, that's why we are your real estate family. We treat people like family. That's why people hire us. And ultimately, it's because they trust us, because they know that we've got their back and we're going to do the best we can for them every single time. My name is Adam Stein.
I'm Ron Posner.
If you've enjoyed the content we've shared today, please reach out to us and have an awesome day. Thank you.